I built a powerful automation that creates long-form YouTube videos that can go viral with minimal effort. With just one click, this automation generates a video script, adds a voiceover, includes subtitles, creates matching images, and automatically uploads the video to YouTube. After that, it promotes the video across more than 10 social media platforms, including Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, and others. Stay until the end of the video to see where you can download the full automation and start using it yourself. You can use this system to grow a brand, build a faceless channel, or publish high-quality content consistently without needing to do all the manual work. In this video, I'll show you exactly how the system works. And throughout the tutorial, I'll also show you several different video models I've already created using this automation. Right now, I'll show you one of them. Let me show you an example of how easy it is to generate a video with this automation. For the first example, I simply added this title inside Airtable: The Whispering Forest, Secrets of the Ancient Talking Trees. After that, I pressed the Test Workflow button, and the result is this video.
Welcome to the Whispering Forest, where nature hides secrets. These trees have witnessed centuries and hold stories untold. As the mist swirls, the whispers of the past begin to echo. Even the creatures stop to listen.
Now let me show you one more video. For this one, I used the title, The Silly Penguin Who Couldn't Stop Dancing at the North Pole Party. In Airtable, I changed the visual style from photorealistic to cartoon. Let me show you the result.
In the heart of the North Pole, a silly penguin was known for his crazy dance moves. Every year, the North Pole Party brought together all the creatures for a grand celebration. This little penguin couldn't resist showing off his skills, making everyone giggle. With every twist and turn, he became the star of the dance floor. His dance moves were so silly that they left his friends in stitches.
Now, I want to show you how you can build this simple automation yourself. The first step is to create a base in Airtable. I'll name the base N8N Long Videos. Next, I'll rename the first table to Videos. For this workflow to run properly, we'll need to set up the following columns: video title, status, number of scenes, style, voice, image model, seconds per scene, video title again for display, video description, keywords, final video, and video URL. I've explained how to create this table in detail many times before. So if you're not sure how to do it, feel free to check out my other tutorials for a step-by-step guide. Now inside N8N, I'll create a new workflow. Please note that you can download this full automation from my school community. Make sure to check the links in the description. I have 2 communities, and I really encourage you to join. Once the workflow is created, click on the 3 small dots in the upper right corner and select Import from File. As you can see, the entire automation now appears on your screen. All you have to do is make a few minor adjustments. You'll need to select your Airtable base and table, set your Google Drive credentials, insert your JSON2 video API key, and create the necessary YouTube credentials. Now, let me show you how this automation was built, step by step. The first node is triggered when you click Test Workflow. The second node is an Airtable Search Records node. Here, you'll need to configure a few key settings. For the base, select N8N Long Videos. And for the table, choose Videos. You'll also need to insert the formula you see on the screen. This formula filters the table so that only videos with the status of Start are selected. If the status is set to Done, the automation will skip that row and not create the video again. This helps you avoid duplicate processing and saves money on API usage. So make sure this formula is entered correctly. Next is a switch node. As you can see, I've created 2 rules, one for Start and another for Done. This is exactly what I mentioned earlier. If the status is set to Start, the automation will proceed and generate the video. If the status is Done, the workflow stops and skips that video. Next, I'm using an AI agent node. This is where the video script and scene prompts are generated. For the prompt, you can pause the video to copy it or join my school community, where you'll find the entire prompt ready to use. One important step here is to select a chat model. In my case, I'm using GPT 4.1 Mini because it's both affordable and effective. You'll also need to add an output parser to structure the response correctly. Again, I recommend joining the community to get the full schema, or you can pause the video and take a screenshot, then ask ChatGPT to recreate the schema for you. In the AI agent node, you need to select the correct template ID. This template ID comes from your JSON to video dashboard. Just go to Movie Templates, and you'll see the ID listed there. Now, let me show you how this template was built. Click on the Edit button next to the template. Inside the template, you need to have at least 3 components: a scene, an image, and a voiceover text. Click on each of these elements and look at the settings on the right side of the screen. Make sure your template uses the same structure. Alternatively, you can visit the URL you see on the screen. I'll also include it in my school communities and in the YouTube description. Just click the link and copy the template directly into your own account. The next node is a Google Drive node. In this step, I'm simply creating a new folder to store the final video later. Please take a look at my settings here. Set the folder name to match the video title exactly. Then, from your drive, select the parent folder where these video folders should be saved. In my case, that's a folder called N8N Long Videos. Then I will use a set node, which formats the AI output into the exact structure required by the Video Generation API. The next node is an HTTP request. I'm using it to connect to JSON to video and pass the formatted data from the previous step. This includes the image prompts and voiceover text for each scene, so the service can generate the full video. Please check the video for the exact settings used in this node. Next, I added a wait node. In my case, I set it to 90 seconds because the video has fewer scenes and each scene is relatively short. However, if you're generating longer videos, 2 or 3 minutes or more, I recommend increasing this to around 5 or 6 minutes. Then, I added another HTTP request node. This one retrieves the final video once it's done rendering. Make sure to set the method to GET and use the URL provided. You'll also need to pass a query parameter called project, which is the project ID returned from the first request. And don't forget to add your authorization header with your JSON to video API key. Now let's move forward with the tutorial. I'll add another AI agent node. As before, you can find the full prompt either by pausing the video or by joining my school communities where everything is shared. This time, make sure to enable the required specific output format. Then, in the structured output parser, you'll need to add the following example output. This tells the model exactly how to return the data. I'll show you the full structure on screen, but you can also copy it directly from the community page if you prefer. The next node is an Airtable, update record node. Here, make sure you select the correct base and table and map the columns using data from the previous steps. You'll want to update Airtable with the title, description, keywords, and the final video link, so you can reference them later. Next, I added an HTTP request node. Set the method to GET and use the video URL returned from JSON to video. We need the video in binary format for the next step. In my case, I want to upload the video to Google Drive into the folder we created earlier. Make sure to set the file name and select the folder ID from the previous Google Drive node. After that, I added another HTTP request node. We'll use this to retrieve the video one more time in binary format, this time to upload it to YouTube. Again, set the method to GET and take the video URL from the JSON to video output. Next is the YouTube upload video node. Use the same settings shown in the tutorial. Set the title, region, and category, and map the description field. For privacy, I'm using private, since this is just a test upload on my channel. Also, don't forget to include tags, separated by commas. After that, I added another YouTube node, this time using the Get Video ID action. We'll use this in the next step. Finally, I added an Airtable, Update Record node. This is where we write the final video URL back to Airtable. Make sure you select the correct base and table and map the record ID properly. In the video URL field, use the standard YouTube URL format. And at the end, append the video ID returned from the previous node. Now the video is already uploaded to YouTube. If I go back to N8N and click on the video link in the Airtable table, you'll see the video is already there. In my case, it's set to private, but you can always change the visibility setting to public when you're ready. Now let's take it a step further and promote this video for more traffic. I'll use the Blotato APIs, which are the easiest way to connect N8N with multiple social networks. As you probably know, publishing content manually to platforms like Threads, LinkedIn, or Pinterest can be time-consuming. But Blotato gives you a very simple way to automate that process and share your content across multiple networks with ease.